I always feel bad when I don't upload in like 4 days or 3 days. I just feel like, man, I'm slacking off. Gotta be uploading every single day or every other day. But your boy has been busy. That's the reason why I haven't been able to upload every single day. Well, what I want to talk about today is the Dreams beta and how it was handled. Now, this is completely unbiased considering I'm in the beta right now, playing it, having fun. I can't sit back and be like, man, yo, this beta was handled perfectly. 100%. Could I have done it better myself if I tried? This wasn't handled the best way it could have been. I'm not gonna say it was the worst way or the best, but I'm gonna say it could have been handled a lot better. The reason why I say this is because communication from the beginning has just not been there. It's been terrible. Why? Because we all got the impression that it was open. That's the problem here. It's not even the fact that the beta is closed. It's the fact that we all believed it was open. So we wasn't really trying to like sign up for a newsletter or anything like that, because we just said, hey man, it's gonna be open. We're gonna go ahead and download this, boom, 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 and we'll be fine. We don't need to do any other steps before we get into the beta, because hey, they did say it was open, they did say public, all that good stuff. So we chilling. That's what everyone expected, or at least most people. There were some people who believed it was gonna be closed, and I feel like that's the problem there. Now, if they would have said it was closed, I feel like a lot more people would have signed up for the newsletter, but not a lot more people in general, or just people who were dedicated, because then they're like, okay, it's not gonna be at any event. Where would they do it? They keep mentioning this newsletter. I'm gonna go ahead and sign up, right? That's where I feel like a lot more people would have done that are dedicated fans, because now these people that are signing up for the public sign up for the beta are signing up who probably hasn't even heard of Dreams, or probably just heard of Dreams or something like that. So it's just like, it's really not the best way. That like public sign up for the closed beta was just awful, because now a lot of people who are actually dedicated, that have been waiting years or months or however long, are not in the beta when they've been waiting for long. Whereas someone who probably never even heard of Dreams is in the beta now because of being lucky. And that's why I said that the newsletter method was better than that method, because if they would have done that from the start, that wouldn't have helped anybody. The newsletter was the best method, period. That was smart, that was genius. No one signed up for a newsletter unless you were a dedicated fan. Problem is the fact that because they didn't mention it was closed, a lot of us, or a lot of people who are dedicated, just didn't assume it would matter if they signed up for the newsletter or not. Okay, but if they did say it was closed, they would have signed up probably. Okay, because it's like, okay, you know what, it's not gonna be an event, so I'm gonna sign up for this newsletter. One thing I really don't understand, and this just made me so confused as someone who was in the beta, why couldn't they have just made it closed and then open around the 14th? Like, why? Why would that be such a bad thing? I'm trying to understand, and I really wish I could. If someone could explain, that'd be great. But I feel like closed and open just makes the most sense. Why? Because closed will be like to see if the beta runs well, if there's any issues, anything that's game breaking, all that. And if perhaps that's not the case, make it open so anyone that sign up can join. Maybe not even make it open to the point where people can just download on the PS Store, but make it open that if you do sign up, you get in guaranteed or something like, or just make it open. I mean, that doesn't, I feel like that wouldn't even matter if it was in the PlayStation Store for people to just download, because now people can actually test out and try to figure out just what Dreams is. You know what I mean? I don't get it. I really don't. This NDA stuff where you can't even share now, so that's even worse. Now the people who don't get in the beta, they just can't even see nothing unless Media Molecule does a stream, which is an hour long, which I still feel like is not enough. And they can't increase it because they have to work on the game, and then they only have hours to spare. So it's like, why not make it open where people can just go ahead and play it? People can go ahead and upload tutorials to help other people in the beta, or people can just stream it and all that. Everyone can just understand the game. It will have so much more exposure. Just like everything just sounds good. Like this public sign up to a closed beta just was not a good idea. You know, a lot of people are saying, man, only like 5 people got in. Definitely not the case. It's a lot of people as you would expect, right? But the problem is the fact that because it's a public sign up to a closed beta where they can only pick a select amount of people, it's not gonna work. And then on top of that, they said that, hey, you know, we got tons of room. So people were expecting, hey, they said that, meaning that we're most likely going to get in. It's like a 9 out of 10 chance we're all going to get in, right? But no, that was not the case. A lot of people who were dedicated fans didn't get in. There's definitely a lot more people in than a lot of people are assuming. So far, no one has said a correct number, and I can't say it, but no one has said a correct number that sounds even close to realistic. I mean, come on, like 5 people, 500. That doesn't even make sense. Even medium all, it doesn't matter who you are. Clearly, it's a lot of people, as you would expect, that have joined the beta. But the problem is, because it's a public sign up to a closed beta and there's only a select amount of people that can join, there's gonna be people that don't even know what Dreams is, probably, that's gonna get into the beta, and someone who does is not in the beta. That's what I was talking about earlier before, when people were saying they should have done this from the beginning. No, they shouldn't have, because now you see why they shouldn't have if you're not in the beta. Because now people who barely know what Dreams is, probably forgot it existed, or don't even know what Dreams is, are in. People who do aren't in, because it's all about luck now. It's all about luck. There's no way for them to choose, hey, this guy has been keeping up with Dreams, right? Let's go ahead and put him in. They don't care about that. They're not doing all that work, right? That's too much. I don't think they could if they tried. The best thing they can do is, hey, are you 18? You're in the right country. If you are, boom, 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 you're in, right? I don't know that they're first come, first serve. I would assume so, but because, you know, you have all these people who are just staying tuned because they hear about the beta and they're like, man, it's a free beta, I'm gonna go ahead and try it, why not? They are in and other people aren't, and it's just, man, it really sucks. And here's the reason why I even made this video, to be honest, okay? Because at the very least, lift the NDA, bruh. Come on now, like, what is this about? You feel me? If you lift the NDA, bro, even if I was in the beta, right, and people were streaming this, uploading videos, I would be fine, bruh. Okay, I first would be like, man, I wish I could play, but then I wouldn't even care, because like now I'm learning what I need to do, the limits to, you know, asking questions and getting answers right there. You know, I'll be satisfied for real, because the release date is set to drop this year. You know, we could see, hey, is it close to good? How is it running? Is it as what they said? You know, all this thing could be answered. So much exposure now is being shared around. Everyone is uploading about it. Now people can actually see what this game is about. It would be so perfect, man. I feel like this just wasn't handled right, man. And I want to be optimistic. I'm an optimistic person. You guys already know this. I'm super optimistic. I still want to believe that after, you know, 3 days left, they'll be like, hey, it's open, everyone can go ahead and play. I'm hoping that's the case. I'm not saying it will be, but I'm hoping something like that. You know, this just wasn't handled right, man. Like, it really wasn't. People waiting years for this beta, and then they just like, they didn't do it the way it should have been done, in my opinion. But that's what I wanted to talk about. I do want to hear you guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you feel like they could have done better? What are your thoughts? Are you upset? Are you in the beta? Let me know all about that in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed it, I'd really appreciate it if you drop a like. Let's go for 100 likes. Subscribe if you're new here, because I'm always posting my dreams. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.